Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. All right. That was a fun interview I just conducted. If you want, when this is done, go back in the archive and look that up with Miss Shockey Noni Nichols. That was fun. That was fun. Now, this is going to be even more fun because I'm going to open up the line on this one. We talking about these two idiots, fresh and fit, and why red pill voting is dangerous. It is very dangerous, folks. We're about 15 months away from the election, family. And if we allow the triangle of death to consume us, we're done. Now you're probably asking yourself, what is the triangle of death? The triangle of death is, quote unquote, three distinct voting blocks. First one is the white voting block. The white voting block is terrible because the white voting block, they follow what society tells them to vote for. We're not going to do that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Mm-mm. Second vote is the coon vote. Now, the coon could be on the left or the right, or even in the middle. That's the vote that's going to say the other side is doing this. You need to not vote for those guys. You need to vote for us because we're against that. And usually they'll wear woke t-shirts. Doesn't matter what side of the fence they're on. And the third one is what we're going to be talking about today, the red pill vote. The alt-right vote. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, that's the white vote. But in this day and age now with the internet, we have all shades in the alt-right. So, yes, we're going to talk about fraud and misfit today. Because fraud and misfit have decided that they're not going to take what people are saying about them lying down. Oh, no. Especially old Myron. Myron is trying to fancy himself as a, how can we say this nicely? No, we're not going to be nice. Myron is trying to be a provocateur on the level of Nick Fuentes, but here's the problem. Nobody takes him seriously because he's not white or white looking or white in general. He is something they don't like called white adjacent. When you're white adjacent, that means you're trying to be something you're not. And that's one thing about white supremacy they don't like. They don't like colored people trying to be white adjacent. But before we start this, let's see who's in the building. Victorian Rain, hello. Vincent Taylor, hello. Fish and Funk, that's fine. And Ho Ass Myron from J Fields 247. Okay, let's begin. Family, we know where this started. We know exactly where this started. This started with old Myron allowing Nick Fuentes to come on the place to be and say to Nick Fuentes, you can say the N word. And he did it. And when he did it, the internet lost their mind. Because we're saying to ourselves, how the hell can you allow this man to say that? Knowing the connotation of that word. But they thought they were something impressive by letting him say the A version. No, 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 no. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. And actually, my upload tomorrow has something to do with that as well. But I said, let me do some history on Myron. So we're going to start with the clip. Now, I have to use some content creators to drive this point home. So please bear with me. Please bear with me. We're going to start with O'Shea Juke Jackson. Now, he shouted out the Reacts podcast the other day when he was doing his analysis of what Fresh and Fit did. And shout out to O'Shea. And shout out to Rob for having myself and Torian on that show. But here we go, folks. I'm not going to play the whole 10-minute video. We're going to go here. Fair use.
And see it for yourself. I hope you'll cover this because that was out of pocket. And of course, I have not looked at the entire 4-hour stream, but I did see this clip, which is questionable. But this isn't the first time that Nick Fuentes has said something pretty aggressive against Black people. I'll play this clip that you may have heard him say on the Just Curly Things podcast in reference to King Riches.
I always elect a racist.
Oh, I'm not racist.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Nick.
Yeah, I am a little bit racist. But listen, but it's not because I hate people. I love people. It's just race is real. Race is real. Race is a part of us. So, hey, it is what it is.
And the Italians, we do not claim you.
Oh, hey, the Italians don't claim you. You're the one dating a black guy. The Italians don't claim me. They don't claim you.
Oh, no, they claim me. They claim me.
I don't think so.
They do.
Italian guys, yeah.
Italians,
Tell an Italian guy about your affinity for black guys. That'll go over real well.
Good one, Nick.
Maybe some brajol. There's some Italian.
No, but I will make my black boyfriend some of that.
Oh, wow.
But see, that is not all. We know Nick Fuentes and his vantage point and his position, and I'm not really worried about his position. But the problem that I'm dealing with is this Myron guy and Fresh. You see, because they go around saying things like this too, with black skin. If you guys remember, this is what they did on Rumble with Sneeko and Abba Preach exposed it. Let's check that out.
Let's see, bro. So you have to wear that too?
Yeah, of course. How am I going to break this down if I'm not in my proper attire as a race?
Bro.
All right, can you move over a little bit?
Okay, moving over. You see out of that, you fucking sand.
But it's okay.
White supremacist sand.
Shut up. Bro, you're the worst of the worst. You eat dogs and you kill people as a black guy. And Asian.
Yeah, true.
Quick, pause right. This nigga right here is funny. He's funny, this nigga.
Yeah, I don't condone this N-word.
Oh.
Shut up, you Albanian. Keep running the clip, you drink. No, keep running the clip. Who's that weird that can't speak? Who's that? He black as hell. Bate man. Yeah, let's keep going. Holy shit, who's this gay nigga here with the red? What the fuck is going on? What incarnation fucking pussy shit is that? I know that preach.
Not respect to minorities. What the fuck? Stop!
What?
I want to get another one.
So, yeah, red pill voting. Yeah, this is y'all roll a Tomasi people, fresh and fit people, you Tommy Sotomayor folk, you Jason Whitlock assholes, you cunts that follow these people. You want to be respected with your opinions, but you're taking your opinion from suspected white supremacists and also white adjacent supremacists. But Myron, you had the nerve to talk about reparations as well, which is going to be a hot button topic in 2024 with the election. Okay, sure.
There right now. He puts there probably swinging around eating some bananas. Fucking stupid. Breach is crying right now, swinging from a monkey branch, eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid prick. He's a window licking stupid nigga.
What?
What? Violently white.
Hey.
Spin. I like that. I like that.
Video that
you got these niggas running like it's an employment line.
What the?
What? Don't do that. I will find you, you fucking stinky looking piece of shit. You go fucking back right here. I don't like you already.
So now we understand that Just Curly Things, not Just Curly Things, really stop the show. Fresh and Fit, they are racist in black skin. That's what's interesting. And we already know that. So this clip here that you're going to see of Nick Fuentes actually saying the N-word is not going to shock you, but let's check it out.
Hey, what you got?
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Is anyone going to hit me if I say it?
Everybody in there was Caribbean or African.
Come on, Nick. What you got?
How was she the only one that was on code?
Come on, Nick. What you got?
Now, guys, I'm not necessarily angry at, let's say, these guys as much as I'm disappointed with the black women that were encouraging him to say the N-word. Now it digs into more information as if are these ladies African American? Are these ladies from Africa? Are these ladies Caribbean? Because and I'm not trying to start any kind of diaspora war here, but it would make not a lot of sense if you have all those African American women saying that, and it leads me to believe that black women who can encourage this, they can't be African American by heritage. I don't know where they're from, what their lineage is from, but I just can't see African American black women allowing somebody to encourage them to say the word N-word. And I've seen blacks of other cultures be okay with this because they feel like it's not about them. Because I wasn't in slavery, I don't have a history of a lineage of slavery.
By the way, for those who think like that, I'm going to help you out. if you think that letting this white man say the N-word doesn't involve you, or you can say it because it's not directed to you or at you because you're not Black American, let me tell you how the world works. Yeah, them people, them folk, they're talking about you too. See, they're not going to ask you to pull out your flag when they're calling you the N-word. You don't get to tell them, oh, my family's from Africa, my family's from the Caribbean. They'll just use those terms and use it as an adjective. But yeah, red pill voting. That's peak white masculinity. All right.
So if you say the N-word, you're not talking about me. And I can guarantee you that in Miami, most of those ladies are probably not African American. And I'm not hating on anybody else because we have strong brothers in the Black diaspora who don't go for this stuff. And yeah, we do have sellouts in the Black community and the African American community. But the reality is that any Black person who thinks this is funny, and again, I know that fresh and buffoon, I want to call him something else that rhymes with buffoon. But you see, this is why Blacks don't get no respect. And what Myron and Fresh don't know is when you allow him to say that, he loses respect for who? For you. And that includes Myron, who's allegedly maybe Sudanese Arab. I don't know why he feels like he's not a part of what you would call the Black diaspora, but that's how they see you.
He's not part of the Black diaspora. He's already admitted this.
You too. And let me tell you the difference between us as a group of Blacks all over the Black world and other people, like let's say the Jews or Chinese. Nobody would ever allow anybody to come on camera and make a joke and laugh at that and say, oh, you can say this, okay. This is the reason why a lot of whites or people who are so-called white supremacists don't respect Blacks. This is one of the reasons why. And this is one of the reasons that Fresh and Fit, they're going to find themselves, in my honest opinion, one day off the platform. Because yes, this did happen on the platform and they think that is funny, but it's nothing funny about that. And they have some disparaging things to say about Black people, which is very interesting because they were sure begging all kind of African-American YouTubers to come onto their channel and get it hot. Anybody heard of Kevin Samuels? I mean, they reached out to all kind of artists and rappers trying to get into the culture and things like that to make their, racist podcast be what it is. But I want to let Black people know that this sort of behavior, whenever you indulge or engage in it, it makes people not take your group that serious, ever. Nobody respects a group of people that will allow you to say that. And then when they do say it, they're going to feel entitled to say it. And it happens when Blacks date other races. I heard of Black men that date white women or Black women that date white men. And when you talk about people like that in front of them, they feel that they should be able to do it. And he feels emboldened to talk like this, especially amongst Black people who feel like, hey, that word isn't about me. But I'm telling you, I've lived in Poland. I've lived in Poland. And when you're Black, nobody can differentiate you between the other Blacks. When they see you, they see Nigeria. They see you, they say Zimbabwe. Same thing in America. That's a Black guy that has an American accent. They can't differentiate between you and a Haitian American or Nigerian American or whatever. They don't want to deal with you at all. And a lot of Blacks are trying to be friends with people who clearly dislike us and hate us, and that's their prerogative, and they would like to be set aside. But no, not Fresh and Fit. Let's bring the guy onto our podcast and let him disrespect a group of people that we think he's not talking about us, when in fact they're talking about you. Even those Black ladies on that podcast, you're being talked about. And I could be wrong. Some of them could be African American ladies. I highly doubt that's the case because that's not really going to go down, right? But the thing about it is, it just shows how many Blacks have so much self-hate. And when you are a people like this, don't cry about racism at any point. There's nothing funny about that word. And I'm going to tell you right now, these are the groups of people, in my honest opinion, these people should not, let me be quiet. I don't want to get canceled off this thing, but I'll just leave it.
So that was O'Shea's take on it. Oh, we're going to get into that 225 girl. Hello. St. Louis, hello. Cameron Jones, hello. And all things Nata Jean, hello. And Black Bitcoin, hello. Yes, Myron challenged Tariq. Tariq took him up on the inspector. He ducked the smoke. Certified clown. Oh, yeah. Well, we all know this ain't the first time he's done this. You don't believe me. Well, then, I guess I'm just going to have to prove it to you one more again. Because he tried it with some more YouTubers. That didn't end well. I could bring up the incident where old boy showed up at his apartment and they were talking about they were ready to blast out. I could do that. But I said, let's go here. Let's go here. He tried it with Abba Preach. And one thing, if you don't know about Abba Preach, the guy with the dreads that you'll see, he was in the army. I think he said he was a Marine. I think it was a Marine. He don't play. Now, I don't agree with everything Abba Preach say, but I stood with them on this because, for one thing, you don't bring people's wives into it unless they jump themselves into the fire. And from what I researched, Preacher's wife did not bring herself into this. You reacted off a picture you saw. But let's hear what they had to say.
Facts. We give our L's and our W's, right? So real
Hang
talk, man. We put out invite. If y'all want to talk shit, come back in the studio. We'll talk about it. Or we can box about it too. Because I'm in the gym now. You feel me? I'm feeling nice right now.
That's why the box of preach, bro.
That's why I box up, bro. So you know what? Come back to Miami. Let's box it out. Talk about it. How about that?
No, but like real talk, man. Like if we're gonna have this discussion, we're harder than you niggas, straight up, and we work harder than you guys. We put out all different types of content. Hey, just out here reacting. Man, look the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, we're not.
And later on in the video, you're saying that you want to box with me. Sort of happened that I'm gonna be in the US next week. You want to fucking do this shit? Let's go, both of you. I'll be in the US next fucking week.
Hold up.
Let's go. We'll put gloves on. Because not only this, that's why I have a problem. Now you talk shit about my wife.
This nigga preacher's married, pried to a fucking beluga whale somewhere, and y'all niggas talking shit.
And you talk shit about my country. Old bitch said that he was about to send me on a boat to my country, to Haiti. Yeah, cool. Next week, I'll be in the States. I'll drop by your fucking studios. You know where it is? Give me the address. I'll be right there. Don't come unprepared. We'll do it. You want to do this? Let's go. We'll put gloves on. It'll be legal. I know Florida laws. I take one bitch, then I take the other one. Let's go. Let's go. You want to talk? I'll be there.
Okay, you know what?
I wasn't there last time. I wasn't. But now you want to do this?
You want to set up the box now?
Let's go.
Okay, we can set it up.
Both of you bitches. Let's go.
Hey,
you want to do this? Let's go. Let's go. I'll be there. Yeah, you're just going to do it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Next week, I'll be there.
Okay, listen. At the end of the day, listen, I'm not here to have people fight and advocate, but preach, you're your own man.
That is not me that said that.
Go, nigga.
I did not say that.
Hey,
I had no problem with it. You're going to bring my wife and you're going to be my country in this? No problem, Brendan. Let's do this.
I promise you, Fresh is not about that life.
I don't care.
This nigga's not about that.
You have to understand that when you talk some shit, there's consequences. Let's do it. I might lose this whole shit. Not a problem. I'll be there next week.
I'll DM you guys. We'll set it up. We don't have to do this back and forth. We can set it up. We don't have to do all this talking yet.
Just let me know what kind of gloves you want. 14 ounces, 16 ounces, or the Hardbinger MMA Fighters gloves. Just let me know, because I got 3 of them.
And if you pussy out after doing all that chit-chatting, if you pussy out, don't come to talk to us about anything.
Don't.
By the way, they did pussy out. By the way, they did. They did. Because which one was it? Was it Fresh? Fresh, the Caribbean dude. He decided to upload a video of him going to a pawn shop to go get a gun. Like a day or two after they put that video up. And then they squared it away. Now, haven't you noticed they haven't said anything about Alvin Preach since? Who won? Black Bitcoin said O'Shea just released a new video. He picked out how Fresh and Fit were trying to do a divide and conquer with Tariq and Umar and put them against each other. Neither took the bait. Yeah, that was the video where he shouted out Rob, me, and Torian on the Reacts podcast. But yeah. And again, Tariq said, set it up. I'll come down there and we can debate. And then he was like, oh, no, I need to debate someone with a name. Huh? Tariq don't have a name? All right, say less. Okay. You don't got a name. But let's talk about this red pill garbage. Let's just give a quick history on the red pill garbage. So this was back in 2016, I believe. Swallowing the red pill, a journey into the heart of modern misogyny. The online community hosted on Reddit is where men go to air their toxic views about women. Stephen Marsh aims to find out if the red pill is perpetuating a culture of hatred or if it's just a place to vent. How shitty are men really? The question hung in the air, invisible but omnipresent, like the smell of garbage fire from a nearby town. By 2016, a series of catchphrases had come to dominate the chaotic state of gender politics. Male privilege, grape culture, men's rights, but confusion reigned. And in the middle of this confusion, a group of anonymous men retreated to the red pill, an online community hosted on Reddit to revel in their loathing. The name derives from a scene in the 1999 film The Matrix, which Lawrence Fishburne offers Keanu Reeves a choice. You take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. The rabbit hole in this case is the reality that women run the world without taking responsibility for it and that their male victims are not permitted to complain. This makes the red pill a continuous, multi-voiced, up-to-the-minute male complaint nestled at the heart of the so-called manosphere, a network of websites preoccupied with both the men's rights movement and how to pick up women. The manosphere's most hateful opinions tend to generate the most attention, like Rush V's notion that it should be legal to rape a woman or private property, a bit of hateful stupidity, which he later claimed to be parody. This is who y'all following. All right. All right. In February, Rush V attempted to organize a meetup of like-minded men on the grounds of the provincial legislature in Toronto, but he had to cancel the event when a local band of female boxers threatened to disrupt the event with violence. Hey, you red pill idiots. This was your perfect opportunity to go own females. Y'all should have boxed with them. Y'all should have been like, I've been preached. Get the gloves on and let's get after it. Show us you about that life. Everybody likes to see the world dominator get defeated. And all right. By judging the red pill by the most extreme statements of its members is, if not unfair, then at least inaccurate. There's plenty of vileness, to be sure. Elaborate conspiracy theories formed out of pure misogyny and outright hatred of female independence, but the bulk of the comments are much more muted and frankly pathetic. In the hours upon hours I spent wandering this online neighborhood, I saw mostly feral boys wandering the digital ruins of exploded masculinity, howling their misery, concocting vast nonsense about women, and craving the tiniest crumb of self-confidence and fellow feeling. Pause. The discussion threads are a mixed bag of rage and curiosity, screeds against feminists, advice on how to pause. Fam, I'm not reading this sentence. I'm not reading that part. Pause. Oh, God. All right. I guess. Theories on why women fantasize about rape. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Descriptions of arguments with girlfriends, guys to going up to strangers on the street, and most of all, workout schedules and diet regimens. Reading the red pill then offers two possible answers to the question, how shitty are men really? The first situates the red pill as another toxic techno culture on a spectrum of digital misogyny. On Twitter, any woman who says anything even moderately controversial will receive torrents of direct physical threats as a matter of course. Sites such as 4chan exist mainly to post thousands of revenge stuff images without consent. Well, we'll call it revenge mode. Images without consent. Gamers on Xbox Live will be menaced inevitably. The answer to the question of how shitty men are from this perspective is really pretty shitty, but an entirely different approach emerges with a slight shift in emphasis. How shitty are men really? That is, how does these men's behavior online translate into non-digital life? The red pill poses one of the most absolute conundrums of our time. We are our real selves on the internet, or are we not? No, we're not. A lot of people are characters. Yes, he did. Let's see. Let's continue. The head moderator of the red pill goes by the handle Morpheus Manfred, and when he agreed to give me an interview, it was only by online chat, and anonymity is sacred. Facelessness is the sacrifice it demands. He moderates the community's 141,966 and counting members, and like most of them, describe himself as white, early 30s, male, and conservative. He would have preferred Rand Paul to Donald Trump, but he likes Trump watch it burn style. All right, we're not even going to look at the interview. I might do that one day. But there you go. But let's look at Reddit for a second, because I found this thread. It's an ex-Red Pill thread. Ex-Red Pill community, I should say. But this thread in here. 11 months ago, exposing Myron Gaines for Fresh and Fit, why he's the most delusional. Hey guys, I'm a married Muslim woman. I came across Fresh and Fit channel, and the main talking head, Myron, has talked BS on a lot of things, and yet nobody has called him out on it. Like he claimed he'll go to the Middle East to find a virgin bride. Little Does he know what's the Muslim Arab culture over there is like? These people value the religion the most. They'll want a good religious Muslim son-in-law, someone like the Golden Balance YouTuber, who's a YouTuber. Myron claimed he'll be religious once he gets married, but for the Muslim culture, male promiscuity is the same for female promiscuity. Sex outside of marriage is a major sin, and both genders will be held accountable. Myron led a sinful lifestyle, and he will be held accountable. No respectable Muslim family would want him as a son-in-law. Myron thinking otherwise is most delusional. Faith is like second most important. Faith, I guess. Faith is like second most important to Muslim families. Myron practiced and encouraged un-Islamic actions on YouTube, and that would just bring shame to us families associated with him. Anyway, I could go on, but yeah, it's just crazy that Myron here is giving advice, but he can't figure out shit for himself. Okay. Heard this dude talk a couple times. All he does is recite dumb red pill lines that don't even match the context of the conversation he is in. He's an idiot. Thank you for posting this. I think he is such a vile man. My now ex-fiance was just loving him more and more, and it scared me. I appreciate you sharing this. Thank you for calling him out on that. I'm not Muslim, but I'm a Christian. If I had a son, Myron would not be someone I want him to look up to. He doesn't practice what he preaches about being traditional. He wants a traditional woman, but doesn't need to be a traditional man. You can't have your cake and eat it too. He and Walter Fresh are pure examples of men with no character. I don't even care if he has money. I wouldn't let my daughter marry someone like him. And he just go on and on and on. So yeah, there you go. This is red pill voting right here, folks. This Myron. This is a guy that wants to be looked at as a leader. Didn't know that, but okay. You want to hear why they think they're so controversial? But before we do that, who would like to see Myron in his old days?
Get that water. He about to get this work. He about to get this work.
So he went to Northeastern University. That's up in Boston. He was on the men's rowing team. Nothing wrong with that. His hometown is New Britain, Connecticut. Now, New Britain is up there. That's near Massachusetts. Nothing wrong with that. But when I play a video later, yeah, he says something in there that you might find interesting. But yeah, he was on the rowing team. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Do your thing. But then we got this. We have this. It's already a problem because you have an NYPD shirt on and you talking to the feds. But okay. Interagency collaboration, I guess. Let's see what he said.
Anybody says you need to whoop your kids' asses, man, because the thing with children is that they're not going to learn from you, just verbally telling them don't fucking do that or putting them in timeout or anything. Like, no, man. To this day, I remember times when my dad used to beat my ass, and I will never do those things. When I was living in New York City as a kid, I remember we were like throwing fruit out the window one time. And and that was kind of dangerous because if you throw fruit out the window, it was like harmless, so like it wouldn't hurt anybody, but like, it could, right? It has the potential that it could. My dad looked up, he saw us throwing the fruit. He fucking came upstairs, bro. He whooped me and my sister's ass so bad, and I remember that beating to this day. But you know what? I never did that shit again. I never did anything stupid like it again. And I learned the hard way. But like whooping a kid's ass is going to, like, just like when you burn. Okay, so when there's a stove, right? You put your hand on the stove and you're like, shit, right? You're not going to do it again because that memory is tied to like extreme pain. So and for kids, that's like critical because like there's no better.
How do y'all feel about this comment that he highlighted? Kids must be able to associate failure with pain. How do y'all feel about that? If you agree, push 1. If you don't agree, hit 2. I don't know how I feel about that.
Way to remember things than by that negative reinforcement of pain. So people want to say all this shit like, oh, you abuse your children, all that shit like that. My dad beat me, right? And I'm fucking proud of it. And I'm telling you guys, I'm a better man because of it. You know, he wasn't out here abusing me. He used to, when I fucked up, he whooped my ass, and as deservedly so. And that's why we got so many men now that don't have integrity, don't have discipline, whatever. Because
did you just say we have so many men out here with no integrity or discipline? Sir, you literally was on your goddamn live stream with the hood on. Are you serious right now, bro? Bro, you literally went on a live stream acting like a monkey. We literally just saw it. Sir, integrity. You literally, in that same live stream with Nick Fuentes, you left the room and put a hood on. Are you serious? You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. You don't believe me. Sir, you're in a room full of black people and you put this on to appease the white man. I guess you couldn't find the noose, huh? Nah, you couldn't put on the noose because that would make you feel lesser than in that white man's eyes. Even though this stunt you pulled, this is not making you feel lesser than. Nothing in your head, in your mind, your body, or your soul, or your ancestors told you that this was not a good idea. Nothing. No alarm went off. Interesting. Quite interesting. I wonder how your dad would feel if he saw you doing this. I wonder how he'd feel. Okay. Then we have this. Let's see what he says in this.
I was a former special agent of Homeland Security Investigations. I worked for the agency since 2010 as an intern. I did criminal investigations. I resigned from the job in 2020. I have nothing bad to say about my former employer. It's a fantastic career, but I had to take a chance and I bet on myself. I left because I had a lot of people relying on me, and I was pretty much put in a position if I'm going to do this, I can't do that. I had outside employment approved, so I was fully within my right to be able to do this. And they brought me in and they said, "Hey, you can't do this anymore. You got to hang it up for a few months." And at the time, we had just invested money into the studio, and this happened in November, and we had just finished making the studio in October. Our first episode was October 26th. I got notified of this in early November, so I had a tough choice to make, and I walked away from the government. It was a career that I loved, I enjoyed. I did all types of different investigations from, anything you guys could think of that involved federal crime. I pretty much did it. So, yeah, that's where my experience comes from with everything that I do. That's why I speak the way that I speak. That's why I write my notes the way I do. That's why I act the way that I act. That's why I've never done drugs in my life. That's why I don't drink like that. That's why, I'm so serious about the gym. It's because that was my lifestyle for all of my 20s. From 20 to 29. Until I was 30, I was employed as a special agent, and I took that job very seriously. I put my life on hold. I did really great cases. I know you guys have Googled my name and saw one of the affidavits for a case that I did. So, I mean, at this point, it is what it is. I didn't want to have to bring this up, but I'm just going to be honest. That's what I used to do. That was a part of my duties.
We clapping for the feds now? Is that the move? We clapping for the feds. All right. I didn't know this. I did not know this. We're clapping for the feds. I didn't realize this. All right, cool. Nothing wrong with that. They published your whole information online, bro. They told you what precinct you vote in, all this. They have your residential address, bro. I'd be careful about what you be doing and what you be saying outside, because I easily just found this. I wasn't looking for it. I was actually looking up the what you call it, your affidavit, which they have on there. I just scrolled down to see if there was anything else, and they got it on here. This right on voter records. They have your whole address. I would stop. And whoever said his people were Jafar and Iago, you going straight to hell. Straight to hell. Who said that? Alibaba and Jafar. Blacklight, you going to hell. You going to hell. They got your whole thing right here, bruh. But all right, you said this is an affidavit he talking about. So this was a case of conspiracy to bring aliens to the United States and encourage and induce aliens to come to enter and reside in the United States for commercial advantage or private financial gain. And another charge, attempts to bring and aiding and abetting the attempts to bring aliens to the United States for commercial advantage or private financial gain. You testified in this case. Let me see. He spelled his name again. The last name. It should be in here. Right. Oh, Foodle. I spelled it wrong. Okay. That's the only one. So yeah, this is yours. I don't know if you guys want this, but yeah, this is his affidavit. So he wrote this and sent it to the judge. Now this was in 2019, I believe. No, this is 2013. So yeah, that's the affidavit they were talking about. Well, pill voting. Y'all are gonna stop. Yeah, that's not funny, man. That is not funny. Y'all out here singing the Aladdin theme song from the TV show. That's not funny, man. I'm disappointed in y'all right now. I am seriously disappointed in my crowd. I can't believe this. Why would y'all do that? Y'all get a kick out of this? Is this does it make you feel great? Huh? It shouldn't. I mean, this guy's got a family. He comes from that culture. Motherfucker, please. You think I'm mad at y'all? Come on now. What? We ain't mad. This is funny. Where is it? Let's get to the point. Where did he start this? Was it like right here? Come on. Did you think you think I was upset? Come on. Y'all giving that brother too much credit, and he ain't no brother. I'm just saying, you giving that man way too much credit. He ain't Aladdin. You think this is Myron? No way. That is not Myron. A whole new world touring? Nah, he ain't ready for that. Old Pocahontas ass niggas. Him, Fresh and Fit, imitate that Titanic move when he held up Rose. That what he do. One more time. That ain't him. Nah, they not that nice. Nah, I hear Punjabi MC one time. No Jay-Z. Hell. The fuck? Oh, yes, we did. We watched that cartoon, the Channel Pix 11 up in New York when they had all the Disney shows. Come on now. Y'all gotta come on. This is why we fuck. This is new black media. This is the crowd. We can have fun on serious subjects. Come on. Who is it? Was it there? Hang on. I know there was a character in a TV show. He was like he was kind of slow. I forget his name. Let me see if maybe they got it listed on the wiki. Let me see. I don't know how the hell it got 3 seasons. Who was it? Was it Abysmal? Yeah, he Abysmal. There it is. He Abysmal. If y'all don't remember who Abysmal was, that's who that's who Fit is. He Abysmal. He this man. Damn, why you give me a small ass picture? Yeah, he this man. He just look shady. Yeah, there you go. That's Bismal. That man just look shady. And then hold on one second. Black folks, my fault. For nostalgia, I'm gonna watch Aladdin and Return of Jafar later on. I guess. Y'all out of line. Why are y'all doing this? Why are y'all doing this? Leave this boy alone. Why y'all messing with cousin Laddie's cousin? Why y'all doing that? Leave that man alone. He was from Greece. Why y'all doing that to that man? Y'all out of line. Why you messing with cousin Laddie cousin? Why you doing that? Now y'all say he looked like Balky. Y'all out of line. Oh man. I'm surprised y'all ain't say he looked like Aki. If y'all know who Aki is. That old boy that be making the sandwiches. Why y'all ain't say he look like Aki? He giving out them red pill subs. You heard what I said? I said this motherfucker look like cousin Laddie's cousin. So what y'all trying to say? Him and Fresh be doing the dance of joy. No, I mean, this is what y'all talking about.
Now we are so happy we do the dance of joy.
I guess we'll just call that the dance of misogyny. There you go again. He more looked like the Arab that was chanting before he got sent to the fire pit in the scene from Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. Why y'all? Oh my God! Why do y'all do this? Why y'all doing this? Why are y'all doing this to me? This dude. Molan Ram, is that what y'all talking about? Y'all say he look like Molan Ram? Molan Ram? Y'all wrong for this. Look at what y'all making me do. Y'all making me risk copyright. I don't give a goddamn. Why y'all say he look like this man? Why y'all say he look like this man? Yeah. No, Family Matters is spun off of Perfect Strangers. Perfect Strangers started in 85 and Family Matters started in 89. Why y'all say he look like this man? Y'all wrong for this. Y'all wrong for this. Y'all had a line today. But in all seriousness, this red pill voting, folks, it's scary because the beta males have the right to vote. The beta males have the right to vote. And they're misusing it because they feel as though they're going to screw females over. Let me tell you, you red pill idiots, something. You red pill voting idiots. There's nothing sexier to a woman than a dude who is sure of himself. I know you like to preach this to your people, but most of y'all are missing one critical element to getting a chick's panties wet. And actually, I'm going to open up the line because I actually want some females to tell me if I'm telling lies what I'm about to say. And anybody can come up on this, but for the females, tell me where I'm lying on this. All women love a dude that is sure of himself. But there's one thing that you need to make sure that they can be attracted to you, and that's charisma. Ladies, tell me if I'm telling a lie. You can be sure of yourself all you want. If you don't have the charisma to exude that, it doesn't work. Throwing money around and inviting females into your apartment, which means they know where you live. Now, granted, they can't get in the building, but they know where you live. They can stunt on you. They can stalk you. They can lurk on you. That's not impressive. Having other red pill idiots on your show, that's not impressive. See, this platform here, anybody can come up here and get it. Anybody can come up here and have a good conversation. The reason why your platform is somewhat respected is because of your subscriber count. It is what it is. Your platform is pussy, and I'm going to say that. Your platform is pussy because when you did that stunt with the N-word and coming out in the Klan mask, your stupid ass didn't put that on YouTube. Show me how much balls you got. Put that controversial shit on YouTube and stand on it. That's why I don't respect Red Pill. Because you pussies will go on your own platforms, you'll go on your own websites and put up the controversial shit, but then get pissed when you put it on the regular channels and then they knock your shit down, talk about, oh, they're taking away our freedom of speech. They won't let us talk. No, pussy. Come on here and say the controversial shit here. Don't put it behind no paywall. Don't put it on Patreon. Say it here for free. Respect is earned. The reason why they fuck with Professor Black Truth is because he tells the truth and he don't put the shit behind a paywall. You pussies put shit up here. You stretch the line on YouTube and then you run the Rumble and then you just like, oh, we're outrageous. We do all this. You're not outrageous, sir. You want to show me how outrageous you are? I'm going to put you up to a bet because I know you two pussies will see this and you won't do it. Go in your comment section. Hell, you could even make it a Rumble exclusive for all I give a damn and upload it up here. Have a conversation with your crowd about real world issues. I'm not just talking about, taking shots at black people. Not even that. Talk about white folk. Have that conversation. Because, see, I have the conversation in my comment thread at least every other week when I say something on them white folk and I stand on what I say and I tell them pussies, come up here and say it. Tell me where I'm wrong at. They don't show up. You guys have the capabilities and you have the following. You can have a conversation like that. This is why I don't respect y'all, just like I don't respect the TV YouTube conservative, because they won't have them conversations. They'll keep the safe conversations. That Cartier family, they didn't push back on Vivek. They should have asked them, why are you so anti-black when it comes to people asking you questions? They didn't ask him that. Y'all want to be safe for YouTube because you think your channel is going to go down. Means nothing, sir. People actually get more respected when they lose their channels on here if their message is pure. Y'all want to run the Rumble and do all of the extra shit because that's the incel crowd over there. You're doing nothing impressive. That's why I said you'll be irrelevant in a year, because once this election is over, the dynamics of this country is going to change. Your red pill bullshit's not going to work no more. Just like that feminist bullshit's not going to work anymore. So once those two things are gone, what are y'all going to talk about? Y'all have one trick ponied yourself into a corner. And the problem is you're going to turn around and you're going to see the other corner come down. The other ones, the other two, you're going to see those come down. What are you going to do then? What are you going to talk about? What fucked y'all up was, and this was out of your control, the rise of these relationship podcasts. See, everybody's not following the Fresh and Fit model. Everybody's following the Daily Wrap Up Crew formula, which y'all stole. Everybody's following the Kevin Samuels approach to podcasting, which y'all stole. You're nothing. You're pearly things that has melanin. I said it. Y'all listen to what's hot, you talk about it, and your crowd is so inept in the head, they can't differentiate the bullshit from the bullshit. Answer me this, Fresh and Fit. You know, the little YouTuber that I am. What have you said that's really been profound? I'll even leave it up to the family. Tell me something that they said that is so impressive that we have to go listen to it. I've been up and down the Reddit posts. They're trashing y'all. They don't even respect y'all. At least they respected Kevin Samuels to a lesser extent. They at least respected him. But when it comes to y'all, the only people that stand for you are your stands, who swear you're saying the greatest thing ever, which you're not. I could easily take your formula and I would griff my way into a million subscribers easily. Because I can be controversial, but I could drop stats. That's easy work. That's not impressive. See, what I do, what Torian does, what Jason Black does, what Afro Elite does, what Black Alpha Network does, we have to not only disseminate information, we have to have our own personalities when we do it. Y'all have no personality. All y'all do is talk. Your personality is external. That's not a personality. That's a character. Because I notice y'all won't go on a contrarian site and actually sit down and talk to people that may disagree with what you say. I.e. what you tried to do with Tariq. I.e. what y'all did with Alba and Preach. If that's red pill, y'all are dead. Because we saw what happened when someone from the red pill community went to another side that didn't always agree with all their points, and they got destroyed. Rollo Tomasi went to go see Destiny and got destroyed. He's gone. Nobody takes him serious. Now I get it. You want to protect what you got. I get that. But sometimes for you to progress, you're going to have to go see people that don't like you. So your name is tagged. You got a problem with what I said. I don't give a shit. Come see me. By the way, I'm not an FBA person. I'm not a native Black American, even though I was born here. So your talking points on the cousins ain't gonna affect me. Come have the conversation. Unless you want to stay in your rabbit hole, then that's on you. But anyway, that's it. So I have things to do tonight. I've got things to do. So we're going to end the show early. And it's fuck fresh and fit all day, every day, twice on Sunday, 4 times on a holiday. They're what's wrong with the internet. And like I said, family, we just got to endure for 15 more months. Well, hey, yeah, well, he wasn't rich, I don't think. He became the feds. So it is what it is. But that's okay. But I can't believe I forgot about this point. But I'll just say this point before I leave. It's funny you guys have been around for 3 years. So you were at the tail end of when the YouTube money was sexy. And people were home. They needed content. That's how you grew. It's funny that y'all do all this, but y'all can't get off the internet. At least that joke ass Nick Fuentes was at least on Fox News. At least he got to that point. Kevin Samuels actually got to Fox. He got to be on a TV show. Where y'all been? Who was saying, damn, we got to bring Fresh and Fit on TV? We got to talk to Myron. You were former Homeland Security. You would think you'd be Fox News' wet dream. You could talk about the illegal immigration situation. You literally went to court and wrote an affidavit for it. They don't even call you. Allegedly. Like I said, what are you going to do in 15 months after this election is over? The red pill community is dying. What are you left to talk about? What are you going to talk about? Because anything you talk about after that, people are not going to take you serious. They're going to look at it as a grift. But I'll let y'all legislate that. Unless you need 8 to 10 females around you so you could feel big and powerful. Do your thing. But anyway, folks, I'm going to get up out of here. Just wanted to convey that thought from your family. Tomorrow, watch out for the upload. Or I might even do it today. We'll see how I feel in the next 5 minutes. I might even put it up today. I'll give you 3 bouts of content today. We'll see. Because that Long Beach Griffey, oh, he been problematic, folks. He been problematic. You know what? Yeah, let's just put it up today. Screw it. We'll put it up today. We'll do it live. But anyway, y'all out there, please look after one another. Take care. Stay safe. And y'all know what to do when the agitators of peace come to mess up your existence.